Welcome back, everybody. When we last left off, the party went into a haunted town to rescue a group of adventurers that went ahead of them and were lost contact with. When they went in, they found themselves trapped with a town full of undead. Exploring more, they found a bard group named Tasha's Hideous Slaughter. They found out that this was the group that went in ahead of them to try to clear it out, but quickly lost their resources and their will to fight. Them, along with the party, managed to get to a manor and find some clues and met with the person who cursed the town, had an interesting fight with them, and they fled. And through the kindness of their hearts, let the town be at peace again. And that's where we start off. You guys are still kind of sitting by the gallows. Tasha's Hideous Slaughter starts walking their way towards the gallows too, as y'all are standing there.
Well, that was a fight.
Hmm. Yes.
Dante, the big hulking muscular member of Tasha's Hideous Slaughter, comes up to you and kind of pats you on the back, Hornet. That was quite some fighting you did there.
I have been known for many things, and luck is one of them.
Well, it looks like this town is at peace again. We should all be able to leave now. Where are your travels leading you next?
We're heading north. I'm gonna point to the little fire element, fire spirit. Our journey lies with him.
We also did say that you'd help Tekka at Aquan Lake first,
That is true.
since it's out basically on the way out. Well, we'll be heading back to Oakhaven to set up for a gig. If you make it back in time, search us out. We'll give you some free tickets. It's the least we could do.
I stick out my hand.
He sticks out his big meaty hand. It's at least twice the size of yours.
I'll gladly shake him.
He shakes your hand.
I would like to consider us friends in these strange times. Would you agree the same?
Well, of course we're friends.
If you ever need us, give us a call.
I'm sure we'll find ourselves in some trouble eventually.
Oh, so will we. Good luck.
You as well. And he turns with the rest of the group members, and they vanish back down the path leading out of the town. It's quiet now. The air is not so cold anymore. It almost seems peaceful compared to what you've experienced.
We should probably take a rest. I'm hurting.
I could use some time.
Is the game supposed to be paused on Alterra? On Foundry?
I can't pause it. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, it just wasn't letting me choose my character.
Oh. You guys can find one of the houses to huddle up in and take a long rest. Nothing's gonna attack you or anything.
Did it just say I took a short rest?
You did say you took a short rest.
You took a nap and a long sleep.
It sounds like you.
I woke up
well.
halfway through.
Yep, after you take your long rest. When you wake up, Tekka is already awake. He's kind of standing outside, just talking to Cinder, your little fire elemental friend. They're trying to be quiet not to wake you. And they just talk away. You can hear them faintly through the door.
I'm going to ritually cast Comprehend Languages.
You'd basically just hear them. Tekka's asking Cinder about his family and like where he lives and stuff like that. Just nothing important, just kind of small talk. It seems like they're trying to pass time waiting for you guys to wake up.
Oh, I will walk over to them.
And Tekka will turn to you. Oh, good morning. We were just talking while you guys got your rest. I know some of you were pretty wounded.
The fish had been taking some injuries, but I think he's gonna turn out fine.
Well, that's good.
Could I hear this conversation?
Yeah.
I bust out and say, "I'm not a fish."
Well, whatever you are, you take a beating. And he came back stronger.
Yeah, I just needed a little beauty rest. Shall we continue on our journey?
If you guys are ready.
I am
Tekka will
ready.
stand up. Alright. You guys all head back down the path through the woods that you came through. And after about half an hour, you find yourself back on the main path. As you start heading north again, you take one last look behind you to find that the path is gone, as if it never existed in the first place. In its place is just a forest of trees. From where you are getting to Auckland Lake is about 6 hour travel. So it's not too hard to get there. You get there probably early evening. As you crest over a hill down below you, you see a massive lake, large enough so that you can't see the other side, even from your vantage point. You see, kind of a bit farther ahead of you, a large dock, as well as it looks like a massive amount of people just playing, having fun, doing leisurely activities. You also see what looks like massive buildings that you guess are maybe hotels. This place looks like a tourist destination.
A lot of people here. What was it that we needed to do here?
Teko turned to you. The spirits had told me that there's some spirit poachers here. I was hoping this would be easier, but I didn't realize it would be this populated.
How would we go about finding them?
I'm not quite sure. The spirits I was in contact with wasn't very specific. They just gave me a general location.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd look for the people who are up to no good. Pickpockets, blackmailers, anyone who's acting underhandedly. If it's not them, they'll know who.
As you follow the path down from the hill into this little valley where the lake is, you eventually find yourself in front of a large gate. Not really blocking everything off, more of like a entryway into the leisure place called Aquan Lake. You see a large sign standing above you that says Aquan Lake. And as you walk out, it almost looks like a boulevard. You see a bunch of shops and looks like small games set up, as well as further down a dock for some boats. And off to each side, you see what looks like long, massive beaches.
Hmm.
But you guys what you want to do.
Well, I want to look around to see if anyone's trying to pick someone's pocket, somebody's trying to hustle someone else.
Make a perception check.
That is a 23.
With 23, you see, as you kind of look around, you notice that most of the shops here are hustlers. Their prices are exorbitant, and they're always trying to get money out of people. It's kind of what you would expect from a tourist destination. As for pickpockets, you don't really see any. It almost looks like the kind of crimes here are to a minimum. But you also don't see any guards or anything, so I'm not quite sure why that is.
Out of all of the people who are hustling, who looks the sleaziest?
Near the end of the boulevard, you would find what looks like a clothes shop, and you see he acts way too nice and generous to the point where it's kind of off-putting. As anybody who walks by, he tries putting like hats and sunglasses on them, just trying to get them to buy them.
Yeah, I want to go talk to him.
You walk up to him. He sees you and he just gives you the brightest smile as he runs over, puts like a fedora on your head with the huge black sunglasses. Doesn't this make you look amazing? I can give you a really good price for them too.
We could talk about price in a minute. I need some information first.
Information? I don't know much about that. I sell clothes. He brings over like a Hawaiian shirt. How about this? This looks more your style. Did get rid of that drab clothing of yours.
What do you know about spirit poaching?
Spirit poaching? I don't do any of that. I don't think any of that happens here. It's a very, very nice
Okay.
place.
I'd like to roll an insight on that.
Yep.
I do not trust him. And I would like to add guidance to that. That's a 13.
The 13, you can tell he's trying to hustle you, and you don't know if that's part of it, but you can also tell he's not like being completely honest, but you don't know if that's that he doesn't want to answer or can't answer, or if he's just trying to hustle you more. We can tell he's holding back.
I'd be willing to buy something at the price you specify if you give me someone who would know about this.
This cheerful, you realize it's a very fake cheerful attitude, kind of disappears for a second as he looks around and pulls you into the shop. How about you buy this Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses for 10 gold, and maybe we can have a little chat in back.
Hmm. Don't see any guards. Yeah, I'll take him up on that. I will spend the 10 gold
Right?
for this information.
He kind of almost too loud says, let me take you back to size this shirt for you. As he pulls you into like a back storage area. You see him write something down on a piece of paper and hand it to you. Doesn't speak a word as he then pushes you out. Ah, this shirt fits you perfectly. You can be on your way now.
I'm gonna give him an extra piece of gold and a wink.
He doesn't. If he notices, he doesn't show that he does. That he
I'm gonna
goes
make my way
direct.
back.
He goes immediately to the next person he sees and tries hustling them.
I'll go back to Tekka with the piece of paper.
You open the paper and read it, and it says docks, and then it says Spirit Harbor.
You have any clue what this means?
Tekka will look at it. Well, they're specifying the docks. Maybe it's a boat name?
Hmm. Bo, you know a thing or two about boats. Recognize the name?
Would I?
Uh, you probably wouldn't. Did you kind of everybody names their boats, whatever? It's not a notorious boat name, as far as you know.
It doesn't seem to be one of the more popular books, so I don't know this one.
Hmm. Wizard, do you have any way to track items?
I do not. No. We can get close to the docks, and I can send my little friend here to scout it out.
Then let's do that.
As you make your way down to the docks, the pristine cleanliness and nicety of the boulevard very quickly vanishes as it turns into a very grubby and fishy smelling dock. You see there's a lot less tourists here and more very rough and gruff looking sailors bringing in hauls of fish from the lake themselves. You spend some time looking around, not talking to anybody, just kind of looking, and you don't see any boat with that name.
Is there like an office near this area where folks check in?
Yeah, there would be like a, I don't know what you call them, but basically an office where all the incoming and outgoing boats are logged.
A boathouse would probably be the closest name.
I think there's a special name for it. I just can't think of it. But yeah, there would be like an office like that here.
Hunter. We could probably go check out that building to see if there's any ledgers that has that name.
Why don't you and Tekka go check that out?
What would you be doing?
I'm gonna stand outside and make sure that if we get in any trouble, that there's someone who can get in there. I don't want you getting trapped in there.
Okay. I'll be on my way then.
I'm gonna attach one of my origamis to you.
Right? As you walk into the office, the fishy smell kind of fades away as you see looks like just a massive almost warehouse with a like a desk set up right by the door. Behind it you see an older gentleman tattooed all the way up and down his arms. You see what revealed of his legs are all tattooed as well. He has a shirt on that looks like it's a size too small. As his feet are up on the desk, looking through some kind of magazine. He sees you come in but doesn't acknowledge you at all.
Well, hello, good sir. Might I have a bit of your time?
Aye, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a specific boat, and I wonder if it has came in recently.
You see him take out a book from underneath the desk as he opens it up and starts paging through it. Do you know the name?
I forgot the name.
Oh, that doesn't help me.
I look at Tekka and went, do you remember the name?
I believe it was called the Spirit Harbor.
Yes, the Spirit Harbor.
You see he starts paging through it. Ah, yes, went out yesterday. It's usually out for a day or two before it comes back.
Do you know who owns the boat?
It's some private company, a fishing company.
Well, I see. Have they been patrons here for long?
As far as I can remember.
Do you know if there's any boats for rent here?
It depends on the kind of boat you're looking for.
Probably just a smaller passenger boat, so I could go out on the lake and
Yes,
spend time with my friends.
plenty of those are for rent. If you just head to the left once you leave here,
Uh,
you'll see a bunch of them boats on the docks that haven't been out yet. Talk to some of the captains there, and they'll direct you to the right places.
all right, thank you.
You just nod
I
at you
slowly
and
like
back
back.
away.
Okay, I slowly back away out the door, but backwards.
He just looks at you strangely as he just rolls his eyes and picks his magazine back up.
So what'd you
I
find
go up to
out?
Hornet and let him know what I found out. Well, the Spirit Harbor left last night, and the man said it usually comes back between 1 and 2 days. And he has been a patron here for as long as he can remember. But I don't know how well he can remember. So
Strange. Do you want to wait, or do you want to get a boat and try to find out where they are?
That's a lot of water.
A lot of time.
Yeah, I'll say to get from this side of the lake to the other is almost 9 hours.
I'd say it might be better waiting.
It's up to you guys what you
we
want to
could
do.
probably go into a small pub or tavern to see if they have any information about the local area.
As you would know that there's plenty of those around here, as this is the vacation and touristy area.
I think I'll go ask around for the pub that has been here the longest.
If you ask around, most of them will direct you to a pub called the Aquan Moon House.
Oh, Gwynwood House. All right.
Right, you guys head there. I'm gonna go to the library.
Need backup, or are you good on your own?
Oh, it's just a library. I should be fine.
There isn't really a library here. You might be able to find like a bookstore, but that's the closest you're gonna find.
Bookstore will work.
If you need anything, send the origami.
We'll do. It's still attached to you,
Okay.
or attached to Baba.
You head off after
You
asking
attach something
around.
to me?
After asking around for a bit, you find the location of the only bookstore in this area. It looks, as you walk up to it, looks pretty run down. But as you walk in, It's full floor to ceiling, which is full of different books.
I want to look for two things,
All right.
like either like ledgers, and I also want to look for books about it, like the Secret Grove.
Make an investigation check.
A 18.
So you can't find any kind of ledger or anything like that. After looking for a while, you would assume that those are things that are kind of kept under lock and key, not really distributed to the public. As for books about secret groves, you find a book that mentions a secret grove, but it's not a factual book. It's more of a story tale book. It doesn't specify. It just says a secret grove. As you kind of flip through it, not reading it completely. Or it looks more like a child's book, or like a child's story book.
Okay, I'll put it away. And then I'll walk up to the library or whoever's selling and say, "Any rumors come by lately?"
You you see an older halfling kind of pop up. What was that, dear? I couldn't hear you.
Are there any rumors around this town lately?
Rumor. There's
Yeah, I
always
would just love to know. I'm traveling, and I just love to know what's going on in towns.
there's always rumors about this place.
Oh, like what?
Oh, how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
Oh, I love knowledge.
She like lean in almost conspiratorially. People say the great spirit of water lives inside the lake. See, they think
Oh,
that
really?
because no one's ever able to reach the bottom of the lake before. Something mysterious always happens whenever they try. So no one knows what's down there, or even how deep it goes.
Can I ask what happens to those people?
It's always different each time. Equipment malfunction, people pass out and they had to be dragged out. It's always very strange things happen.
That does sound very strange.
People also say that the lake itself, the water, has magical properties. But no one can figure out what properties it is. They just know it's magical.
Huh. I might have to take a sample or two.
I've plenty of tried, but if you think you can best the rest of them, be my guest.
Oh, well, certainly try.
And other than that, this place is a tourist destination. You know, very kept on the up and up. So nothing nefarious or anything ever goes on here.
Well, where should I stay away from?
If you want to know somewhere to stay away from, probably the richer areas across the lake. People over there are snobby. They don't like guests.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
And then I'll start heading out and go meet up with them.
Yep. You easily find the rest. You all kind of stick out in a place like this. What do you other guys?
Yeah,
What do you guys want to do?
Oh.
The other group?
Go
Hornet
into
and
the
Balbo?
pub.
The pub. You find the Aquan Moon House. It's looks like a very fancy, like a tavern almost. As you walk in, you see a large bar with barrels and barrels behind them. Looks like of different types of alcohols. It's pretty big too. There's maybe like 30 tables. Most of them empty at this time of day. But there are people here for lunches and stuff like that. And you see like one or two people who are already drunk. And behind the bar, you see a human, maybe mid-40s, long white hair. He polishing a cup, a glass cup. He sees you walk in. Oh, howdies. What are you guys in here for?
I walk to the bar and climb onto the stool.
Oh, you're a unique one,
I
aren't you?
Yes, I am a tadpole.
I don't see your kind around there much. Can I get you something?
Can I have 3 ice cubes?
Sure. Do you want them in a cup, or do you just...
Just
How do you want them?
toss them directly into my suit.
He gets like a scoop, scoops out a couple of ice cubes, and puts them inside.
Thank you.
That'll be on the house.
Oh, fantastic. I also have a couple questions for you.
Oh, sure. I hear lots of things.
Has anything weird been happening lately?
Something always is weird's happening here. Everyone says this lake is cursed.
How so?
People disappearing sometimes. Most of that chalked up to, drunk people out on the lake. People always say that the lake is magical. I don't really believe any of that. But some people even think that the great water spirit or something is underneath the lake. I think it's just rumors to draw up tourists.
Have you heard anything about spirit poaching?
I mean, I've heard about spirit poaching, but I haven't heard of it happening here.
Mm. Have you noticed any of the townsfolk that has gotten into a lot of money?
Have you looked around? This place is money. There's
Well, it seems like a
mansions
lot
and
of it is
hotels.
fueled by the tourists.
There's mansions and hotels popping up everywhere. People with money, they flock here.
Oh,
It's good for business, though. So I don't mind putting up with rich snobs once in a while.
Who would you say is the richest out of all of them that have moved within the past year?
I don't really know. Most of them stay to the other side of the lake. They like their privacy. This is where most of the tourists come and visit. You want to look for permanent residents. You want to look on the other side of the lake.
I like the Hornet. It seems like a lot of things are telling us that our answers are on the other side of the lake.
I'd bet you 50 gold that the Spirit Harbor is just across the lake at some wealthy person's mansion.
I do not bet.
Now is not the time to be a teetotaler.
Do you think we should still wait on the side of the lake for the Spirit Harbor to come over?
Hmm. How close is it to nighttime at this point?
It's around like 4-ish in the afternoon.
I say we might wait till morning. I don't want this ship crossing paths with us in the middle of the night and we miss it. I cannot see in the dark. So if this thing sails right past us, I will not know.
I think the only one who can see in the dark is the little one.
I can cast Dark
Mom,
Vision.
yeah, you can cast it. Do you want to eat a spell slot though?
At the moment.
Should we stay at the docks to see if they come in at night, or just wait until morning to check out all the boats again?
I'd say we wait at the docks at night, see if it comes in. In the morning, we sail out if it's not there. We'll at least have a chance of seeing it.
Sounds like a plan.
Right, you go back out to the docks and kind of spend time wandering around and looking. Can everyone make me perception checks?
That you hit the heck out of mine.
As you're looking around, Monaco, you're the only one who really notices. It's very faint at first. But as you're at the docks watching the boats and watching the people in the water itself, you took notice of a couple people laying on the beach where the water was just rushing up to their feet. But after some time, you look back at them. When the water rushes up, it's about 4 or 5 feet from where it rushed up to earlier. It looks like the water is pulling back a bit.
Looks like low tide.
Low tide.
Is this happening faster than usual, or is it just a normal?
It's
Well, I don't know.
happening faster than you would expect.
Would I know that lakes don't have like massive tides?
And a lake would have some wane and tides during, the day and night, but not to this extent. Once Monica points it out, it's not to this extent.
That's curious.
I think I know what this is, but my character wouldn't. So he's just going to stand there and just be perplexed.
I mean, you do live on an oceanfront, so you would know certain signs.
Yes. And I know this is bad news. Would Hornet know what this is?
Horn, I think all you would once you start thinking about it.
Question is, do we rile everyone up in case this is not what we think it is? Or do we play it cool and find out this is what we think it is? Well, at least
What,
what I think it is.
what if we ask if,
Yeah.
around if it's normal?
Yeah, I can ask a sailor that.
As you start going around to find a sailor, you quickly realize that all the boats are coming in, and it looks like people are leaving. At least the more experienced looking sailors are leaving.
Then I'm gonna go with them.
It looks like not normal.
Looks bad. As we're walking back with the sailors, do I see our ship?
Well, before you even get to start walking back, as you look out into the lake, you see what you're worried about as a massive wave of waters rushing quickly towards the shore. You do see a couple boats caught up in this tsunami.
Well,
You
I'll
can't
look for
see the
those.
names on them because they're too far out right now. You also see that the
We'll look
people on the
at-
beach are panicking and running now.
I'm gonna hightail it out of there too. Does anyone look like they can't run? That's like nearby me.
I mean, you see a couple of children kind of looking around and crying, but it's not just one or two of them. It's spread out through all across the beach, and everybody's in panic.
I can't save all of them. How many of them are within 30 feet of me?
I'd say there's about 4 people who are kind of just like frozen up and not really knowing what to do.
Like children specifically.
There's 2 children and 2 adults.
Do they look like they're related?
With just a quick glance, you can't tell. They're the same species. That's about all you can tell from a quick glance.
I'm going to hoof it over to. I assume they're all like in one kind of cluster.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over to them and shout, "We need to go."
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I will guidance myself and add an extra d4 to that. 13 again.
I would say that's enough to kind of spur them and shake them out of their shock as the 4 of them start running.
I will run with them.
As you, or what are the other 2 going to do? What does Swabo and Monica want to do?
I guess I'll try to see if there's any alarm system in place for these kind of situations that would alert like a
You
wider area, I
you
suppose.
do hear what sounds like bells ringing, and you would assume that's kind of like an alarm. But anything for anything
Ah,
like big or wide, you're not really sure. Like anything louder, wider spread alarm system.
I think I'm just gonna get out of there.
As you start running,
I think if there's any
what?
if there's any other stragglers, I'll just yell at them to make it back into town.
Yeah, but you kind of look around and you realize you guys are one of the last ones left. As everyone else has pretty much made it out.
I'll time to skedaddle.
Well, as you start running, you get a strange feeling. Being attuned to spirits of water like you are, you feel an anger that's not yours.
Do I feel it like within me that I feel
Yeah.
angry too?
Yeah, you feel an anger, like you feel angry, but you know it's not your feeling. It's something else's, but you're just attuned to it naturally.
I yell at Monaco. The lake is angry.
What does that even mean?
Look at it. It's angry. It's telling me it's angry.
As the tsunami rushes up to the beach, it hits the docks that you were on hard, destroying most of it, breaking all the piers into splinters. The boats that were out on the lake itself come rushing up to shore, crashing against rocks. And just out in the distance, you see something moving in the lake. From where you are, you can't really make it out, but there's something out there moving.
What was that?
As the tsunami kind of hits and then starts receding, the waters grow calmer again. But that figure out in the lake, this giant figure you see, doesn't move.
Do I still feel that anger?
You do, yes. It hasn't gone away. As you kind of look around, you you'd eventually spot Tekka, who also has a very worried expression on his face.
Tekka, do you see that creature out there?
I see something out there, yes. Whatever that thing is, it's angry.
Can you feel it too?
I can.
I wonder how we could help it. Or at least find out why it's so angry.
To communicate with it, we would have to get closer.
Do you know how to swim?
I can swim, yes.
Let's just see if there's any of the boats that are still usable. And if worst comes to worst, we could try to swim back.
We could do that. I don't know how capable your other friends are.
I've never swam in my life.
I can swim. Depending how much time and damage a boat is, I could potentially fix it. But it might take a long time.
I'm a mechanic. I can fix it. I've been working on boats for a long time.
Well, let's go check out the shoreline. See any victims? See what we can salvage.
As you head back down to the shoreline to kind of examine the destruction that the tsunami caused, you see that look at a couple of the boats that have crashed up against the rocks, and you recognize writing on the hull of one of them as the boat you're looking for. It's a massive boat with a multi-tiered boat with a bunch of like storage inside of it. It's the hull cracked open against a giant rock, but most of it's still intact. You also see a bunch of other smaller fishing boats and like storage boats alongside it, littering the coast now. You don't see any kind of usable boats that you'd be able to pilot by yourselves.
Well, we were led to this boat. I'm gonna go check it out. And I'm gonna walk right inside.
You're gonna go through the crack in the hull.
Mm-hmm.
As you go in, the first thing you see is the entire lower deck from where you entered is just rows and rows of cages. It looks like magically enhanced cages to keep things inside. You see multiple of them have what looks like water spirits in them.
I'm immediately gonna shout for Tekka to get in there immediately.
And Tekka runs in and sees them. He immediately goes up to one, but these are magically locked. I can't open them.
Well, there has to be some kind of key or some kind of something.
Probably on one of the crew members or the captain of the boat.
I'm gonna keep walking around exploring. See what you can figure out by talking to them.
As you look around, you don't find anybody else on the boat.
No corpses, nothing.
Nope. Monaco Balbo, as you're kind of still outside, you see that giant creature out in the lake stopped moving around, and you can tell it's looking right at you guys, as it looks like it's rushing towards the boat you're next to.
I shout out to Hornet and Tekka that the creature is approaching the boat really fast, so they should hurry up.
I'm going to exit the boat since I have looked pretty thoroughly and could not find any people.
And I yell really loudly in the very broken primal language that I know. that we're trying to save them.
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is this something I can guidance?
It's not gonna matter. Even guidance only gonna make it an 8.
Well, I'm gonna tell Tekka to say something.
Before Tekka can even respond, whatever Monaco said, you don't know if it was actually like an actual word in the primal, or if it was just a bunch of gibberish. But whatever it is, it's enraged whatever this creature is, and it's coming right for you instead of the boat now.
I just look at Monaco. Just stare at him.
Look back at you. I have no clue what I said.
So why did you say it?
I thought it would work.
Alright. This giant creature rushes up to you, and it looks like there's no talking it down at this point. Like, it's just, even if it was not hostile, it's just purely enraged right now. And that's gonna be initiative.
Okay.
Wow, everybody's
Accidentally
rolled
rolled
really
my
low.
die. It's rigged.
Rick. I like how you rolled a 10. It was still higher than all of us.
Yeah. It goes first. It's going to rush up to the beach and make a tail swipe attack at you, Monaco, as you're the one who tried speaking to it, unfortunately.
Who told me to do this?
Oh, I guess it has to get right up to you.
Would being on the beach be difficult terrain for him?
No. It looks like it's amphibious.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Does a 14 hit you?
It does, but I'm gonna cast shield.
Alright. And then it's going to make a bite attack at you as well. And that's also going to miss. Hornet.
We're immediately disengaging. Rudy. And what spells do I have? Nothing I want to cast. Okay. We're going to take the dodge action.
Alright.
And that's my current turn as I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Alright. Bow bow.
Hang a move right in front of it and then try to attack him if I try to.
Alright.
Nice. 20.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna searing smite it too.
All right.
Okay, wait, I'm reading the description really quick.
That's fine.
And and then on the start of his turn, it it needs to roll a con saving throw to stop the fire, to stop being on fire.
All right.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Monaco.
I'm going
Boy.
to try to shocking grasp it.
All right.
A21.
41.
That'll hit.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, now that I
Well, now
shocking
that
grasp,
shocking
I'm
grasp,
running.
It will get an attack opportunity if you try running.
No, it won't. Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Oh, okay.
And then for a bonus action, I'm gonna cast my finger guns,
All right.
and then that'll be the end of my turn.
Tekka will summon the flower petals, the sakura petals that will surround Bao Bao. So you get +1 to your AC. Really quick.
Kind of glad I took shocking grasp now.
So I'm going to need Bao Bao, Tekka, and Monaco to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
As you see, it exhales a geyser of water.
Oh no.
I have tried.
How about you gotta live through this? You're the healer right now. I don't know how Tekka's HP pool is, but getting hit by this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, a little bit. How did I get damaged?
What?
So how did I get damaged?
Oh, I think you targeted yourself with shocking grasp.
God damn it.
Everybody failed. Everybody will take 31 points of ice or cold damage.
I'm down.
Tekka's still good. That'll be his turn. Hornet.
All right. we are going to steady aim. And we are going to attack. Advantage. That was a crit. 21.
Yep.
Alright, that's 11 plus. We're doing some sneak attack. And as a reaction, we will be casting. Actually, no, we will not. We will not do that. I'll need to save. My spell slots. That's my turn.
Oh wow.
I'm going to. Hmm.
That cone of cold was unfortunately. I rolled almost max damage. I was 3 away from max damage on it.
Hmm.
I mean, do you think you could tank through this thing and distract it?
I have 5 HP.
Oh, you're cooked. You should probably heal.
Yeah.
When you have a lay on hand.
I thought.
I guess I'll lay my hands on myself.
Alright. That's an action. You have a bonus action. And you can move if you want to.
Yeah. Oops. I mean, delete. Could you go back and queue? Great.
Anything else?
I guess I don't have anything else. Nope.
Alright.
Oh, Lincoln, I don't think I have anything else.
Monaco, you said you're down. Alright, that's one success. Tekka cast Mass Healing Word. Everybody heals for 16. Alright, you can make one attack against Bao Bao. That's gonna miss. That's a 9. And he cannot multi-attack this turn. So that'll be it. Hornet.
Okay. How does this feature work? Okay. we're just going to attack him. Thanks to Vex, I have advantage.
Yep. That's
God damn it.
still not going to be enough, unfortunately.
That's my action. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. 10, 15, 20, 30. And do I bonus action spells? No, we do not. That will be. Oh no, that was my bonus action. Yeah, I'm all good.
All right, Balbo.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack him.
All right.
I guess not.
Unfortunately not.
Again. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Monaco.
I'm going to create the Earth Talisman on Balboa.
All right. What does that do?
If Balboa reaches 0, goes back to 1.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Neat.
I'm gonna recast my finger guns.
Sounds good.
That'll be it right there. Wait, hold on. I want to move. God damn it. I don't want to be in the cone's radius anymore. Okay.
Go move over here. Cast Healing Word on Monaco. You heal for 12. As an action, he will summon the Flower Wolf and make an attack on the serpent through Balbo. That'll hit. Alright. Serpent's turn. It's going to make. It's going to try to wrap you up in its tail, Balbo.
I just realized you're supposed to be taking fire damage each turn.
You can roll. Is it on his turn or your turn?
It's on his turn, if I remember Balboa saying that correctly.
Alright, then you just roll it twice.
Okay. I just gonna roll a d6 and just do it that way. Cause I'm
Alright.
confused.
Or is it just flat damage, or is it roll damage? What does it say?
The target takes a d6 fire damage until it makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so this is the second turn that it would have had on it, so 2 to 6, yeah.
Did you roll its Constitution saving throw yet?
I will do that now.
Okay.
It failed. It got 12.
Okay. Cool.
But unfortunately, it now has you restrained in its tail.
But was I supposed to roll for that? Or
What?
was I supposed to roll for that?
No, it made an attack at you.
Oh, if it hit, then the link would grab me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you're now constricted in its tail, and you'll take some damage every turn. You're also restrained, so you can't move, and your attacks have a disadvantage. He'll have advantage on you. Hornet.
Bonus action, steady aim. Please with advantage, don't roll 4. Dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, sneak attack. And as a reaction, you're going to cast Accelerate Decelerate to add an additional 7 points.
All right.
That is my turn.
All right. You can use an action to try to escape it, or attack it with disadvantage. And you will also take
I'll try to escape.
3 damage from it constricting you. All right. You can make a strength
Okay.
or dexterity check, or an athletics or acrobatics. You need to beat a 14.
Wow.
Almost.
No, it's so close. You nearly had him.
You still have a bonus action if you want to.
Do you have any teleportation spells?
And not at this level.
Oop, you're cooked. I'll try to get you out.
Okay. I'll just chill up here, I guess.
All right. Monica.
Gonna move there. And I'm gonna cast Ember Belt.
All right.
Can it make me a Dex saving throw?
It sure can. Not very good at them. That's a 3.
Okay, it's gonna take full damage. Of
Oh,
5.
5.
And now there is a wall of fire right there.
All right.
And then I'm gonna cast Finger Guns. A is it not gonna tell me? A 20
That'll hit.
for 7.
All right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Attacker will make an attack with Spirit Wolf through Bao. It's gonna miss. And he will summon, as his action, his little wood friend. He will run up, try to attack it. You see this little shrub with one hand a sword, the other hand a shield. Try to hit this thing, but it doesn't even bother it. On his turn, you see that up till now, this creature, it's actually a she, has been acting and moving around really erratically. But suddenly it stops. and it looks around. You can make insight checks if you. Anybody can make insight checks.
There it is.
Let me make an insight check.
I'm running like garbage.
God damn it.
But good thing your die didn't hit mine before it read my number.
I think it's a 12. You you'd be the only one to see this kind of shift in its attitude, her attitude. Instead of being more aggressive, now it looks more wary and afraid, as it's kind of backs away.
Can I do a free action?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell Tekka to tell it its babies are in the ship.
All right. You hear Tekka speaking in a language that you don't really understand. Anako, if you're studying, you understand maybe a word or two here or there, but basically, from what you understand, that's what he's telling it. And she is going to put Baba down and move away. Is anybody going to do anything to stop it?
No. I'm going to sheath my blade.
All right. It will move away and move into the ship.
I think we'll follow her just to see what she's doing.
You kind of follow her. She doesn't really notice you because she's not really bothered with you right now. She's more worried about the other spirits. Yeah, you can follow her and you see her. She's almost too big to get inside this thing, so as she tries slithering inside, she basically just breaks the entire ship apart. As you see her slowly using some kind of magic to break the barrier around these cages. As one by one, you see these tiny little water spirits make their way back into the lake. After about a couple minutes, it will come back to kind of stand in front of you guys. As you hear it talking in the same language to Tekka as he translates for you. Tekka will tell you she says she apologizes. She was in a rage and she lashed out at the nearest thing she could, assuming you were the ones who stole her children.
Ask what I said.
What'd you say?
Can I ask what I said?
You spoke some gibberish that didn't really mean anything.
Yeah, figures I need more work.
But she apologizes, and she wants to make amends for what she's done. As you see, coming out of the water around her is probably around like 30 water elementals as they start cleaning up the beach and piling up all the timber and logs that was destroyed from the docks. Teko,
Was she also the cause of the tsunami?
yes, she was. This boat, she knew it was the one that was taking her children, so she did what she could to crash it on the rocks on the cliff.
I'm gonna ask Tekka to ask if I could have some special water.
Teko will turn to you. He says you can take as much as you would like.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 2 bottles.
Tekka, do you have any healing magic left?
I have some. I'm running rather low.
Offer some healing magic for us saying sorry for attacking it in return.
You hear him converse with her. She said there's no need. He's not very hurt.
Oh, we should tell her that earlier when we searched the ship, there wasn't any bodies or anything on the ship. So, unfortunately, the captors are still alive.
You hear him converse with her for a bit. She knows. She'll be more wary with boats coming into the lake from now on. She wishes us to convey this to any local authorities.
We will try.
You see her turn to you specifically, Bao Bao, as you see kind of floating up to you in the water what looks like a lily pad. Tekka will turn to you. She wishes you to have this. She sensed a link with you earlier. She wishes you to
I
have
did
this.
feel her anger. Tell her I said thank you.
He's converted there. She almost, you can tell she looks at you and almost like nods her head. Like almost in like a bowing motion. Tekka will tell you, he sees you as a kindred spirit connected to the water spirits.
Oh, what item did she give me again?
It was a lily pad.
Will it fit in my suit?
Yep, it'll fit in your like little. It'll basically like a little decoration inside your bowl.
Nice.
It'll also be the magic item that you were waiting for as well.
Oh shit.
And it will give you some magical benefits. Since you're the only one who didn't. You said you didn't want to start with it, you wanted it to be given to you.
Yeah.
With that, if no one else wants to converse with her anymore, she will turn and leave. You see her head back down deep into the waters of the lake.
I'm all good.
Right? With that, I think we're gonna take a 5-minute break there, so we can all stretch our legs and stuff. So, see you in a bit. welcome back, everybody. So yeah, after the giant serpent creature retreats back into the water, you guys are kind of left alone on the beach.
I'm gonna check on the little bush fellow. There's fire like right next to him. I'm gonna make sure that he has no like cinders or anything on him.
He just looks really dejected. It's like
I'm going to
Well-
bend down. I'm going to bend down to his level and say, I could not have done that without you. Thank you for being by my side.
you see, he always perks up with that.
You are a brave and honorable soul.
He'll salute you,
I'll salute him back.
and he'll run back and kind of hide behind Tekka.
I will stand up and nod to Tekka.
You see, he just smiles and nods it back at you. And Tekka will speak. Well, I'm glad we cleared that much up at least. I think it'll be a bit before this place goes back to normal. But I think as long as they respect her, things will be fine.
We'll need to tell someone
I'm
in
more-
authority.
Yeah. I'm also worried that we didn't find any bodies on that ship.
Well, I think some of the grunt probably died in drowning, but I doubt whoever's pulling the strings was on that boat tonight. Or today.
And Tekka will say, this goes much deeper than these one or two incidents, but stopping it here is still a victory. Maybe not for the war, but still a victory.
I want to look around. Is anyone watching us right now?
You see there are some people kind of approaching, or not approaching you specifically, but coming back down onto the beach after they realize the water kind of settled down and the monster left. They look like just average beachgoers.
Should we go talk to some authorities, huh?
I thought we should.
You can kind of head back to the crowd that's forming. Like I mentioned before, you never really saw any guards or anything specifically, so you don't really know who's in charge or what the kind of authority structure is here even.
I think this is something our charisma characters should be kind of shouting.
I suppose. I guess I would try to start it like a rumors thing where I talk to some of the beachgoers saying like this could have been avoided, but the person who owned this ship stole something very important to the Sea Guardian. And it angered her and endangered everyone in this town. So you should definitely watch out for any shady people.
Be a persuasion check with advantage.
Can I guidance this?
Yep.
Ouch.
Hold your horses. That is only a 13.
As you kind of wander around talking to people, you You do know that talking to them did get to some of the people. Some of them did understand what you were saying, and you think may be more vigilant in the future. But you also notice kind of a group forming who don't really care. They're just here for vacation, and you're only here for a couple times a year, so they don't really doesn't really bother them. They feel like they don't really the rules don't apply to them. So you kind of get these two camps forming as you start talking to people.
Hopefully, those that are more understanding of what I'm saying will try to keep the others in check.
And who knows? Have to wait and see.
Well, we did what we could. Shall we start heading back, heading north?
Perhaps.
As you start walking away from the beach, you do notice Tekka walks back into the ship. It's up to you if you want to go back or just continue on your way.
I'll go back.
I
Follow
will.
Tech.
Anyway. Oh, if everyone's gonna go, then I'll go as well.
And as you kind of see him walking toward the ship, you follow him. You don't know if he knows you're following him or not, but as he walks in, you see him kind of sits cross-legged on the ground, and it looks like he's almost meditating or in some kind of prayer or something like that. But you're not exactly sure what he's doing. As you kind of wait a minute or two and watch him, you see very faintly blue orbs start to surround him. And just as quickly as they came, you see them disperse. And as Tekka stands up and kind of notices you watching him. Can I help you?
We just wanted to check in on you.
I was getting in contact with the local water spirits, making sure everything was calmed down before we left.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yep.
I trust him. I'd follow him to hell and back. I would.
Yeah. You see no sign of deception. I think you would also even see, as you're kind of wondering what he's doing and kind of wondering his intentions, you see one of the tiny little orbs that he kind of surrounded him. It's still following him around, kind of like hovering around his head. And he Taka kind of glances up at her every once in a while and smiles as he follows you back up the beach.
New friend?
I think this one's taking a liking to me. He probably disappears soon. They usually don't like to stray from their natural element. But they'll follow me for a bit. They don't often get to communicate with non-spirits. Elves are usually the only ones who have a deep connection to spirits.
Should we continue on to help Ember?
Cinder.
Cinder? I was so close.
Yes, we can head forward if you wish. My my quest here is done, but if you would like me to aid you, I will. Otherwise, I can go back. Yeah, okay.
I'd like it if you came.
I would like it too.
We might.
I've grown a sort of an attachment to you guys.
We've grown attached to you as well. And in a joking tone, if there's any other spirits that need help, there's no one better than you.
Yes, I seem to be the only one who can talk to them right now. I know your friend there is trying, but as we've seen, it needs a little work.
A little.
I was glad he didn't say anything bad to her.
You know, Teko will come to Monaco and kind of hit, like, lightly pat you on the back. I can help you. Maybe we'll speed up your learning a bit.
Probably what I need.
Yeah, you guys. If you don't wish to do anything else here, you can head back out onto the road and travel north. It is getting, I would say, you probably do want to have some kind of rest. It is probably getting around 7 or 8 at this point at night.
We could
I
turn
think-
in early and head out early.
That sounds good for me.
Yeah.
Are you going to rough it in camp, or are you going to try finding one of the hotels to stay at?
I am gonna rough it. I don't know about
Right.
the others, but I'm gonna rough it.
I'll rough it too.
Yeah. Tekka seems to be more comfortable with roughing it than a lodge or a hotel anyway, so he's fine with that. Yeah,
I just sink to the bottom of my suit to sleep.
yeah, you guys get your long rest. Nothing happens. And wake up early in the morning as the sun just about peaks over the horizon. You see it glimmers off the lake as it finally settled a bit. And it's early in the morning, no one's out on it, so it's a very clear, glossy lake as the sunrise makes a rainbow of the lake. It's a very beautiful sight before you head off. I think we're going to end it there for the session a little early. But thank you guys for playing, and thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later.
Good night, chat.
Good night.